for this exciting contest.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day. Young right-hander opening today. Abbey up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen. Young wants to get off to a good start and will take on the new ball, it seems. Abbey at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. They'll look for a big opening stand. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Shot, should be runs here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. 2 full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
13 runs added there. New Zealand, 13 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
McCoy, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. No, terrible shot. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Conway ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Going through the air, but 4 more.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. How will the bowler respond?
McCoy finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. He was quick onto that in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 9 runs added there. New Zealand 22 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. They'll get at least one here.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, boy. Nice shot. Runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good return back from the deep.
End of the over. New Zealand 33 for 1.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Misses everything. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Knocked them over, just too much pace there.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Williamson taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Massive outside edge. Dives and takes a nice catch.
Mitchell, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. He's got their tail up.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses. How did that not hit? Oh, Bolden, what a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Seifert's coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. They'll get at least one here. Straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 6th quarter, New Zealand now 41 for 4.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Everyone's gone up. West Indies having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Conway looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Phillips, a new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Satsna, left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Joseph coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. On target there with that throw despite the distance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They'll get at least one here.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
The runs have dried up. A good opportunity to find some rhythm this time around after struggling earlier. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Everyone's gone up. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Santner is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Poor shot, really lucky. Yep. Swept away but finds the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Edged, unplayable. Out. Good catch.
Sodhi, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the over. New Zealand are 82 for 7.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Going with pace now. Wow, that's missed a lot. Brilliant diving stop. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. On that nicely, good defence. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Henry coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
That's a ridiculous catch.
Ferguson, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Power and precision in that shot.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Everyone's gone up. Big appeal. This could be out. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Misses everything.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great fielding there, very accurate long distance throw. Bowling fielders look really confident. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? And caught. That's just superb.
Parag, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Henry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone. Great reflexes.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Nice shot, runs possible. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Parag taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be four.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Time that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Everyone's gone up. New Zealand with a massive shout. Doesn't beat the infield.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Hope, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
That was just a pour over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Power play done. Batters did a good job there, maintained a run rate of at least 8 and are ahead so far. The field will go back now.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, straight to gully. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Middled that one, great time. End of the over, West Indies 36 for 4.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. 6 off it. West Indies are 42 for 4.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Great shot. At least one on offer. This could be out.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No. Terrible shot. There'll be runs here.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest. Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Stunning delivery.
Pierre, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Pierre ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. West Indies are 59 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. At least one on offer. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
That's the over. West Indies are 67 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Went for the drive, complete miss. They've gone up here.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Shot, should be runs here.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now on 70 for 5.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.